Greetings and welcome to Monster Sanctuary. I'm KatherineOfSky and I think you're gonna love this game because I do. First of all, huge thank you to the developers for giving me a key to play this game for you today, and a huge thank you to all of my sponsors and patrons and all the people around me. Y'all are great. So when I play a game, I usually start a game and I play for a couple hours and then I make a video, and I kind of played for like 9 hours yesterday. Huge thank you also to Kelsey. Thank you so much for your insight. I had some questions about the game and she was able to answer them. Thank you so much, Kelsey, for that. So I'm going to start a brand new game. This is a game that's, oh, it's cool. It is, you collect monsters. It's kind of like Pokemon sorta, but it's better. I think it's better. I like it better. All right. So we have a chance between choosing a red character or red attired character and a blue one. So I'm going to choose blue. I like blue. And my name is Katherine. I don't think we can type. No, we can't type on the keyboard. I have rebound the controls for this game because they were really stupid. I didn't like them at all. They had like using arrow keys and stuff. It was horrible. The Monster Sanctuary is a land far from any other human civilization. While wild monsters are dangerous to humans, monsters raised by them grow loyal to their owners. Hello? Oh, no more text. Most of the people in Monster Sanctuary reside in the Keeper's stronghold, and we're going to get there shortly. Many of them learn to raise and train monsters. And some of them just chill and hang out. They call themselves monster keepers. And there's, of course, also the vendors. I don't know if they have monsters or not. I haven't checked. Choose the familiar of your bloodline. I'm always tempted by the cats, you know. I thought about choosing the eagle because Skyland and flying, but I like the cats, so we're gonna go with a lion. Yep. They do have different stats, but they are basically your strongest pet at this point in the game. Among the most prestigious monster keepers, something else was said. Each of those bloodlines is aided by a spectral familiar. Those familiars are ageless protectors of their family, passed on from one keeper to the next. Katherine is just starting out to become a monster keeper like her ancestors before her. Oh, I guess they have gender. I guess so. So blue must be female. As with all starting monster keepers, her journey begins on the trail. Her bloodline's familiar bears the form of a spectral lion. Name your familiar. We're just going to call our familiar Lion because there are going to be a lot of monsters and pets in this game. So we're just going to keep their names as they are to make it a little bit easier to identify them and to talk about them, that kind of things. Monsters are wild things. The only reason I'm helping you is the bond I share with your family. Remember, they're ageless and they're passed on. So he's like, I'm not sure about you. Come on. Most monsters are less inclined than me to help you. That is why you must always raise your own monsters. They will grow alongside you, just as I will, and they will fight for you. The best way to gain a monster's loyalty is to hatch it from its egg. Of course, you will have to fight to get those monster eggs. Look at that blob over there. Aha, hello Blob, how are you doing? Blob does not answer. Initiate a fight by contact. We shall see if you will live up to your ancestors. All right, so this game is about raising monsters. Let's look at one thing. We can look at the skill tree, for example. So these monsters can have stuff, okay? We have equipment. We've got just the wooden stick weapon. They can have accessories that boost their stats. We have skills and skill trees. Many, many huge things we've got, like on this one. And each monster has different skills or combinations of skills. Like some of them, like you might see claws on another monster, but the other monster is not going to have stone rain and ignite, for example. So you can build different kinds of combinations of monsters, and you can have a team of a total of 6 at the same time. So it's it feels like a bit like Temtem. I haven't played much Pokemon. What I did play, I was not really happy with it because of the organization system. It was horrible. But anyway, This is really kind of funky, and I really like the pacing of this game very much as well. So you can also feed your monsters stuff. We'll get a list of foods here, and the last 3 meals are what are most important and will count. Consumables, we have like potions and things, and then status just shows you the spells and stuff that they have right now, and then you can switch it around with others, but we don't have any others, so let's go and fight this blob. Hello blob, how are you doing? Okay, let's just start combat because we only have 1 monster. Okay, so let's go with... Okay, what we can do here is... I love this menu. You just have to move the mouse left and right to choose the different things. So we're going to look at enemy info. So we see this blob. We see its relative power, attack power, magic power, defense, HP, and mana. And we see that it has 228 health points and 84 mana. It is weak to wind attacks, and it's resistant to water attacks. So water attacks are not going to be effective. If we have a wind attack, that's best because it's weak to those. One thing I really wish that this game did was explain more. It doesn't explain anything. Well, some of it. When you get to different places it does, but I actually had to go to the wiki to look up some of the buffs and debuffs and stuff like this. So yeah, not great. But if we mouse over these, we can't see anything going on with the blob. If it's weak to a spell, it'll have a little red up arrow indicating that's a good spell to use on it. If it's resistant, as in it's not effective, it will have a shield above it that's blue. So we'll just use something, and we'll look at the little bar above its head. Ignite is slightly worse than Claws or Stone Rain. So I'm going to use Claws. It costs a little bit less mana. You can either click the blob here or just press spacebar, and then you just, yeah, start deleting the blob. So it's going to take turns attacking. We'll just do the same thing. Actually, we should do Ignite, because Ignite, as we see from the bottom, it applies a burn debuff. So we're going to do this. There we go. I should have done that first, by the way, so that it has the burn debuff, because burn will hit it every turn, as in it will burn for X amount per turn. So we can just do Claws again, go, 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 and it's dead. Yay. And you can see we had a crit there, which was 80 in yellow. So there we go. We did okay. This chart is still a bit mysterious. Not totally mysterious, but it's not very well explained in the game. And I got to a point where I was getting consistently 4 stars, but rarely the 5 stars. So let's talk about this. We have the enemy difficulty, which is, that's the, you know, what you have. Combat duration. It took us 3 turns to kill that enemy. We could have done it maybe shorter, maybe not, if we applied the burn debuff earlier. Healthiness. This is a very important number because when it's high, as in 99% or 100, you get a lot more points. And that can make the difference in star level. So what you can do for that is you can put shields on your monsters, and hopefully we'll find a shielding monster here shortly. Let's see how far we get in this episode, but hopefully we'll get there as the series progresses. And buffs and debuffs. We did put a debuff on the enemy, and so that earned us 130 points. But this also is like, I don't know if it's per buff or debuff or how exactly that counts. I really wish this was explained in the game. Execution is how well we catered to the needs of the monster in getting killed. As in, if we had wind attacks, which the monster was weak to, we'd have a much, much higher score here. But since we didn't have wind, I mean, we couldn't really help it. We only have 1 monster. We only got 48% on that. So this, the star rating impacts your rare loot chance, which is now 40%, and we have a gold bonus of 120. This thing looks like you have to choose one, but you don't. You can just say continue and you get all 3. And then your monster can level up. There we go. And we got some XP here. There we go. You received a blob egg. Now you need to hatch it. Open the inventory to hatch it. Okay, so we go back to our inventory. And first thing is on the left, blob egg, hatch it. Yes. Now these don't have particular qualities. You just get a blob. And we're going to call it a blob. Hooray. Yes, that's fine. And get out of here. And we can look at the skills of the blob. So this one has acid rain, Is it unlocked? It is not unlocked yet, and we have no skill points, but this is potential. Applies armor break, and we have arcane bolt. Now, we also look at the bottom. If you see magical damage, okay, arcane is magical, bubble is magical, heal is neither, and slime shot is also magical. And for magical damage things, you need the staff. That is the thing that matters for magical damage. You do not care about having the sword. The sword is for attacks or physical damage. So if we look at our lion, we see we have equal amounts of these, and this one is magical, this one is physical. So we need both of these if we're going to use both spells. So keep track of that. Make sure that if you're, what I do is if I have, say, a creature that has 3 magical spells and 1 physical, and I don't want to use the physical, I just don't even take it. I just stack the magical points. I don't even get the physical one because there may be better monsters for doing physical damage. Or you can make it hybrid. I think there is a thing here. Is it on this? There is on, oh, here it is, Hybrid Mastery. Increases attack by 10% of the monster's magic and increases magic by 10% of the monster's attack. So it kind of gives you a bonus if you're doing both, because it is difficult to find weapons that do both effectively. So anyway, let's go ahead and go, and that is your first monster you hatched by yourself. Hooray! Right now it is weak, so you will need to train it. There is much more for you to learn too. You and the blob are quite alike. Thank you. Let's continue on the Keeper's Trail. It will lead us to Old Baran, an old friend of mine. Yes, he is a patient teacher to all young keepers who seek guidance. I advise you to listen to him very carefully. Okay. One thing that will happen is when your monsters start leveling up, they're both level 1, but whenever you get an egg, I believe it hatches at 2 levels below your highest level 1. So that's something to keep in mind. We have a mini map up in the upper right. I'm going to go ahead and kind of like fight everything we can because I want to level these critters up. So let's just start combat here. So let's see what we have here. We have a heal, which is great. We can heal ourselves. We have the arcane bolt. It looks like it's, you know, these things are not weak to either one. So we're just going to use this. Whack, whack, whack. And then we'll do ignite on this one. Very good. And you'll see it burned for 31. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm just going to go and hit it with an arcane bolt. And having that tiny little bit of HP there, that's going to get burned off. So I'm going to ignite the other one. There we go. And that one died because it had the burn debuff. Oh, naughty. You're healing. You're healing. No, bad thing. Okay, let's go there and let's just use claws. Sure. And we crit it. Yay. One thing, I'll talk about this with the next one, I guess, but we did really well with this one. We got a vital ring, which is health up, and then we got a material, which is copper. That's nice. We're going to use that for upgrading some of our, well, weapons and things once we get them. Based on the effectiveness of your combat strategy, you get a rating of 1 to 5 stars. Earning a higher rating increases your chances of getting better drops like rare monster eggs. Yes, but you don't explain how to get that, you silly thing. Also, the critters have special abilities, so if you use the action button or the interact button, whatever you bind that to, they can do like look inside walls and stuff like that. So let's see, what do we have here? We have these like markers that give us a poem. Young Keeper, 'tis the Keeper's Trail beginning. For all of man, beast, and sanctuary has beginning. Okay. So, most of them are more rhymey than that. But I tend to look in most of these. Oh, we got a rock little dude. Okay, got a rocky and a magma pillar. Oh, magma pillar is so good. All right, let's just start combat. Yep. Hopefully we get an egg from this one. Now we can look at the enemy information and see this one is weak to water, this one is weak to fire. Hello, bonuses. Okay, so what I want to do probably, and you can also change which ones you want to go first. You can have Blob go first, you can have our lion go first. And it does matter because we have something up here on the left called a combo bonus. And they don't show you this from the very beginning. This was like a mystery to me. So I'm going to tell you about it right now instead. What happens is every time there is an attack, you get a number, a combo number, and it increases the damage for subsequent attacks. So here, what you basically want to do is, we'll notice this number going up, and you want to have your hardest hitter at the end. So we're going to choose Arcane Bolt, and as you see at the bottom, it's 4 times 40 hits. Okay, and each of those is counted as its own crit chance, but the most important part is there's lots of them. So it's going to increase this combo bonus a lot. So let's go ahead and choose this one. And it doesn't matter which enemy you hit, but we're going to see here, we have a 4 combo, so damage is now at 120% already. So what I want to do is hit this with fire. You can see that red arrow above the Rocky's head, and then the magma pillar actually has a blue shield, or kind of a grayish blue shield. So it's not wise to hit the magma pillar with fire right now. If we go to stone rain, it would be fine, but Rocky is not happy with it. Well, Rocky would be happy because he's not taking as much damage. But we want to ignite Rocky and see if we can deadify him sooner. He's going to burn for 46. That means we don't need to hit him again because he is so low on health right now. All right, and those numbers in purple you see are kind of like a self-healing bonus at the end of each round. I'm not going to heal myself. I don't feel like it's worth it. I'm just going to hit the magma pillar with this. Now, on occasion, it depends. It might be worth putting a debuff on a monster, as in, you know, if you have poison, if you have shock, if you have, you know, damage like the burn is always great. But I think we can hit him. It's not going to make the difference here. So we're just going to hit him with our main attack here. So Rocky died. Now then, I think I can well, no, I think I need both monsters for this. I was going to heal, but then I'm thinking, nah, it's fine. We'll just... Sometimes it's better to heal and get that bonus for it, but yeah. And now we actually ran out of mana. This is not good. We need some mana regen on our lion. So let's hopefully find some kind of an item that gives us that, or we can level it up when we get more skill points. All right, so execution is better because we had those bonuses. So we got 4 stars this time. That's good. And we got a magma pillar egg. Hooray! And then we get a potato, health plus 60. That's good. That's very good. Basically just increases health points, and we can level up our lion. As your monsters gain experience in combat, they will increase in level. This allows them to gain new skills. You should take a look at the skill tree menu. Yeah, we'll think about it. Thank you very much. Okay, so we are actually lacking... do we have any mana? No, I don't see any mana things, so we might have to get it somewhere else. This particular lion is really good at crit. There are several things. Well, let me just see. Oh, there's critical damage plus 50% on claws. And that's kind of an important thing to get. We have, this one is great. The first crit hit of an attack applies burn, which is fabulous. We also have fire claws. That's 2 times 95. This is 2 times 100. But this is physical, and that's also physical. Physical fire, physical neutral. So it's good to get various things. Regeneration is an amazing, amazing buff. I'm actually tempted to take that. But I think we're gonna take... We have a crit plus crit chance. Kind of want to get this one. All right, I think we're gonna go hybrid mastery. Yep, and that gives us a little bit more there. We did get a food item. This is gonna give health plus 60. I think we're actually okay on health. There's some monsters that actually their bonuses depend on their health number, so sometimes it's good to save stuff for that. Oh, whoops, I keep forgetting to like check all of these places. We probably don't have it yet because things, and we have chests. Oh, cestus. Okay, let's find out what that is. It's under equipment. It is a, yeah, there we go. It's plus 30/30. Oh, that's amazing, because we have a hybrid cat here. So that's going to immediately, wait, did it? Hello? Is that better? Yeah, wooden stick was only -5. But the wooden stick also didn't give us defense. So yeah, cestus is definitely better on that front. Okay, there's a person here. Hello. Hey, fellow keeper. Did you know that every single one of your monsters possesses a special ability? Some can be used to get rid of certain obstacles. Also, you might encounter some destructible walls like the one behind me. Go on and try to hit it with some of your monster's abilities. Okay, so one thing I do like about the game definitely is that the keys have updated to what I chose, which is nice. Okay, we got a vital ring, which is, let's see, equipment, accessories, gives us health plus 160. Now these are a little bit more, I don't know, they're more, what do you call it? Tradable? Yeah, well actually I can give one to each character here if I want to. You can pass them around, whereas food is consumed and it's finished. You can't get it back. That would be a bit gross, but anyway. Hey friend, are you just starting as a monster keeper, right? Did you find some equipment for your monsters already? You can make your monsters stronger by equipping them. Hooray! Yes, we did. Ah, we got a kunai. All right, what does the kunai do? And what can we do here with it? Let's see. Kunai is plus... It's 30/30 and mana regen. I think I'm going to give it to this creature. This one is plus defense, but I think we needed actually mana regen last time. And cat is our hardest hitting animal, so I think I'm going to give the blob the cestus for now. But we're gonna move stuff around quite significantly. We cannot get up there. There are some places you can't get to immediately, and it's very Metroidvania in that way. Like you need to get double jump, for example, or you need to get some other skills before you can get to certain areas. Okay, we now have a new animal here, which is Vero, or Viero. I will call it that way because it sounds more sexy, like a Viero. Let's just start the combat. Oh wait, did we... I got an egg, didn't I? And I forgot to hatch it. Oh, no. Okay, let's look at our enemy info here. Let's see. The Viero is weak to leaves. And I think we have leafiness on, yeah, on Stone Rain right there. It's leaf is earth skills. So let's start off with our blob. We'll just go and hit this quickly with that. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And I think we're just going to look at this. Stone Rain completely kills it. It's just nuts. All right, cool. All right, Arcane Bolt. So let's see, we can do... let's see. Let's do Ignite. As we get into more crit, the possibility exists that you can crit for quite high numbers. But it doesn't show very well, and I wish it showed actually better on here. Because what it seems to do is it shows you the chunk that they'll take off, and then there's a very light difference in the possibility of crit, and I wish that was a little bit more obvious. All right, we got a Viero egg and copper and a small potion. All right, hooray. Yay, we leveled up. Okay, good. We got a skill point then. Let's check out our inventory. Here we got a Viero egg. Yeah, here we go. Hello, how you doing? That's fine. Oh, no. Nai, do not. Okay. Magma pillar. I love the magma pillar. It's got a shield, and shield is good. Shield is very good. Okay, oops. So if we go back to our things, it looks like maybe they are starting out at level 2. Okay, that's fun. I thought they always started out at level 1, but maybe it's a bit different in the very beginning of the game. But you'll notice when you get new critters that they do have extra skill points to spend, which is very nice. They don't start at like level 1, so that's nice. Okay, so combo healing. Let's see. Oh, that's nice, actually. Healing actions trigger an additional heal on the monster with the lowest health equal to 30% of magic value. So the magic value here is very important on this animal or on this critter. So I think I'm going to take that, maybe. Magic proc. Every hit triggers an additional hit equal to 35% of the magic value. I think that's good, but I think healing is actually better for now, because if we use healing, we're going to want a lot of healing. Let's look at Vallejo. Okay, and so this critter has beating, which is physical damage. We have might, which is a buff. Now, might gives you plus, I think, 20% attack damage, not magic damage, but attack. And then there is the sorcery buff. Sorcery is magic damage. Sidekick is a really fun buff that I like, and it gives you, I think every monster does like an additional 30% damage attack or something like that. Like I said, it's very annoying that the game doesn't, there's like no way to click this and see. Wait, can we? Wait, F, buff, info? Oh, it does say. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. It's actually here. All right. I didn't even know you could do this. Yeah. Play the game for 9 hours and I haven't seen this yet. You do see it kind of in battle, but it doesn't always trigger. So anyway, each attack triggers an additional 40% damage hit. Okay, so that's great. And then again, might, physical skills deal 20% more damage. Sorceries, yeah, magical skills deal 20% more damage as well. So this is good if you have a lot of physical monsters working. Sidekick is amazing just because it's the 40% damage hit. That's really nice. So let's see. Every buff action applies one additional random buff, which is nice as well. It's a passive, so you don't have to trigger that one special. You don't have to do it special. Okay, Magma Pillar, let's go. You have great skills. I love the shield skill. And let's see, there's Sustain. That is a barrier buff. So barrier is receiving less damage. Regen regenerates maximum health at the start of the turn. This one applies regeneration to a random monster, so it's not that great. We have the barrier, but I'm going to take shield. And I had a question about this, and so what this is, shield all for 1 times 100 plus 40% of defense. Now, that's this monster's defense. It is not the target's defense, as in it's not the lion's defense. It is how much defense we have here. So it's 100 plus 40% of this. So this particular monster, we definitely want to stack defense on this one. So yeah, there we go. So that's skills already done for these creatures. Do we have, I don't know if we have any extra equipment left. No, we're actually kind of like short on everything. What I do like to do is I do like to put them in the order that I like to use them. Oopsie. No. We want to do team and then switch them around. I think we're going to take... I kind of like Vallejo with stuff. Beating, physical damage. Yeah, might is good. Let's see. Do you have healing? I forgot. No. So Magma Pillar only has barrier and shield. So I guess we can take the blob instead of that, because I do like to have the possibility of heals, just to top up our thing for the score at the end. It's pretty useful. Man prospered through generations, founded cities and nations, connected by dirt and wheel, and later by steam and steel. All right, there we go. Got a bracelet. Okay, there's stuff up there that we can't get to yet. It's a very cute critter. Just check all of these areas here. Okay, a gauntlet. So you can also change your animals by doing the sideways monster thing. I rebound mine to Q and E, and I'm using WASD for movement. So each of these, as you notice on the bottom, levitates the player. We have breaks through hidden walls, cuts through vines. This one activates water orbs, and this one burns vines and kindles torches and activates fire orbs. Let's see. So right, Keeper's Stronghold, left, Keeper's Trail. So we're told if we go to the right that that's not the right way to go. So we're just going to go this way. And I do want to keep on leveling the monsters. And we're going to just choose. So we have 4 monsters on our team, and we can switch them out. If one of them gets knocked out, or if we just run out of mana or something, we can switch another one in and it costs a turn. But I like to have things in this order, as you'll see. You can choose monsters this way, and the one that you choose first is going to be first in the lineup. And this is just kind of a min-maxing, time-saving thing, because I always start with a shielding monster. So we're going to want to shield this. I click, press spacebar, and it shields the group. I don't have to click on the group here. I want to do an arcane bolt. These are all the same. They're weak against earth damage. So we'll get this one, then do stone rain. Kaboom. Okay, chunk down. Okay, you did a fine, dude. So you can see them, they break apart the shields first. And we did well. Nobody lost health. This is great. So we're going to do another shield. And then arcane bolt again. Okay. And then again with the stone rain. Let's see. Can you see? You can't really see it on there. There is a very like slight. It goes slightly pink for the possible crit damage, and I really wish that that was a different color, that it was more obvious. So now here, I don't even want to bother with this. I'm just gonna go arcane bolt because we don't need a shield, because that actually reduces the amount of turns that we need. So let's go this one and stone rain. Oh. But this isn't going to kill this thing. And the reason why is the combo. I didn't realize we needed that combo. So I'm just going to ignite this one. There we go. And it gonna die. There we go. Dead. Done. Okay. Cool. So here we got an execution of 101%. Healthiness 100. I don't know why not 5 stars. I get maybe buffs and debuffs, maybe enemy difficulty, I don't know. But yeah, I didn't like this for whatever reason. Okay, let's go. Whoosh whoosh. Another thingy. Man knew of those who wait in the woods and caverns beyond. Yet for the treasures within he longed, for the greed of kings was great. Okay, that sounds inconvenient. Now we can't get up there at the moment. Maybe later. Get these magma pillars. I don't know if we have a rocky egg, so we need to do that. So we'll just start the combat, because it does go top to bottom in the order of things. Like I said, I like to do the shield first. At first, I didn't know you could change that order, and it drove me nuts because I was always like clicking around, wrong thing. So glad we got it figured out. So this one is weak to water. This one's weak to fire. Let's take that one out first because we might be able to get it within the first turn. So we have ignite and then claws. Nay. All right, well, that's all we get. I probably will leave that one to burn and just attack the other creatures right now. Oh no, they damaging me. Nay. Okay, shield up. Okay, arcane bolt on these guys, because this is basically the only skills I have on this poor little blob. Okay, do we want to do... I kind of like look through these and see how much damage they do. So claws and stone rain do about the same. I'm just going to do claws because it's 10 less mana. Okay, that one's deaded. Hooray. Oh, we have fire. Now, we don't have anything to fix this yet. There are on occasion, let's see, does this heal? This heal does not yet remove any debuffs. That is a thing that we can see. We also can get sometimes items to remove debuffs. This is just heal target and revive target. Okay, we don't need any of those right now. Let's do our shield, because that fire is going to be a little bit of a problem. Not too much of a problem, but annoying enough. Oh man, what do we want to do? I guess Arcane Bolt here. I feel like using this big damage on actually doing big damage instead of tiny damage, but that does mean we're gonna suffer another attack. Still, I'm gonna just take it out here and just use big damage. Hope for a crit. Okay, we got Ignite there as well, so now we have 2 burning. It's not ideal. However, we do have a lot of shielding right now. So what I can do is actually use the Ignite here on this one. We have 2 more spells with these 2 monsters. So we're really trying to kind of, yeah, get these down as much as possible. We should be able to kill this right afterward. And one thing that I don't think I said but should be obvious is that our monsters are healed between rounds without having to explicitly do so. Alright, here we go. Alright, 3 stars. It's like, I thought I did well. Yeah, alright, well, we did level up one of our monsters, so let's just take our lion and take a skill point here. So, we have, I feel like Stone Rain is a really important attack. Ignite is also good. Crit Chance is kind of amazing. And then we also have crit damage. So I think what I'm gonna do is, let's take, I think I'm just gonna take the damage increase. We have 295 and 240. So let's take this one here and improve our Stone Rain, because we use that quite a bit, and it's a nice thing to kind of level that one up. Whoosh, whoosh, and hi. Got an orb. We got a Morning Star. Okay. Whoosh, whoosh. Just checking. And I'm gonna go and see what these are good for. Okay, so let's see the equipment. So Morning Star is attack and defense, and orb is magic only and mana regen. So these are for specific monsters. So I think this one, we needed defense on this, but let me look at the skills on this one again. This is a magical damage thing, so the attack defense wouldn't really work very well because we don't actually have any attack skills. Like, even this is not an attack skill. But it does have the defense on it. However, the Vallero, let's see, which we actually haven't been using this critter. They specialize in attack stuff, so maybe it's better to give them the Morning Star because we might need their skills later. Now, Blob is, I think, is it magic? This is magic. Yep. Okay, so let's see. This would be a good monster to give the Morning Star. Oh, actually, wow. No. Hello. Actually, we can give them the orb. And then I think we'll give the Magma Pillar the other thing, the Cestus. Yeah, that's better. Because we get defense on this, and that's going to help our shielding a lot, which is great. Great. Let's go. Alright, so these guys, one of the things that we can look is over here on the left and see. These need wind damage, fire, and wind. Do we have... I think the Vallero does wind damage, but we haven't unlocked it yet. So I guess we'll just go with what we have right now and just see how that plays out. So we're going to shield. I feel like the shielding thing, I'm not sure if I really like that. Like that the health thing is such an important part of that calculation. But I haven't experienced the entire game yet, so I might be, I don't know, I might be judging prematurely so far. But we'll just keep our thoughts focused on that. Okay, so we have the Ignite is best on the Rocky, so let's go. There we go. Nice. 58 burn damage. Hooray. A little bit of bubble burst here. Okay. It's water damage. Ow. Okay, let's get Get our shield up again. And I'm going to let this thing burn. I'm not going to attack it anymore. I'm just going to use Arcane Bolt on these. And also, whenever you buff, you notice we did get a 3 combo just for buffing our 3 monsters. So, alright, let's do Stone Rain. This is the rank 2 Stone Rain, as you can see right here. There's a 2 right there. If you don't have enough mana, it will automatically downgrade it. However, you can choose what level you want here. And you can see, yeah, how much it costs and all that kind of stuff as well. So we'll just hit it hard, and maybe we can get that one with the next arcane thing. We'll see. Oh, trying to go after my lion. I see, I see. Oh, what I should do now is maybe barrier. Let's do barrier. Barrier is a nice one because it reduces the incoming damage by 20%. So, oh yeah, take the Arcane Bolt there. Because Arcane Bolt does a lot less damage than the Lion stuff, because Lion is just OP. Well, out of our team anyway. It's nice to have a bit of an OP monster though. So let's see, none of these things is great. Let's just do an Ignite. Maybe that'll help us get a little bit more damage on it, since the damage numbers are not that different here. And this is great. We only have 1 monster doing damage. Let's do an Ignite here because it's a damagey spell. And then we're going to do Arcane Bolt. Yay. I guess I should have checked to see if Lion could one-shot it or not. Ah, we might have been able to, but it depends on the combos as well, as we have seen. Is there anything else that... No, none of them are... Yeah, there we go. And of course, at the end of combat, the mana numbers don't matter at all, so it's just fine. Okay, so, yep. Took us too many turns, I think. Alright, we got a Vital Ring. We got a Rocky Egg. Hooray. And Cotton. Nice. Alright. Yay! Look at that. All these monsters leveling up. One of the things I was talking about was pacing. And that is kind of nice because it seems like almost every battle, and even as I played for 9 hours, almost after every single battle, at least 1 monster leveled up. So it was really fun to kind of like just choose skills and do things like that. It's really cool. I like that a lot. Let's see. We really need the mana regen probably. But I'm going to take the shield level 2 because that's supremely good. And let's look at the blob. Actually, we can look at equipment as well. We got an orb. It was a... Okay. Oh, I forgot about the bracelet as well. So bracelet is defense 10. That's good for the magma pillar. Let's see. Let's give you a bracelet. And let's look at the gauntlet. Defense 12, crit chance 5. Okay. Crit chance belongs to Lion right now. Let's put that on Lion, because we want to get that crit chance on the Lion as high as possible. Because there are skills that proc on crit chance. So, let's see, skills. Ah, yes. Okay, so Blob. What do we need on Blob? So right now we just have the Arcane Bolt. We could get Acid Rain. That's a water spell. Some of the things need water, or they want to be damaged. Well, they don't want to be damaged by water. It's hard to say this. They're weak to water. So let's go with Acid Rain, but it also applies an armor break debuff, which, as we find out, lowers damage reduction by 25%, which is like armor. It lowers the armor by 25%, that kind of thing. I think it's both armor and shielding, stuff, something like that. So I think Acid Rain on the Blob, and then Viero. What are you going to do? Sidekick and barrier. Oh, sidekick. Let's get the you know what? I want to get air. So we have Feather Storm, which is 150%, and this is 160. But this is 6 times, which means 6 times the combo chance. So let's do that one. I think that's very valuable. All right, I think we're gonna have to actually stop right here because we've kind of run out of time. We haven't even made it to old what's his name, but we're gonna get there because I'm really excited about this game, and I hope you are too. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I am going to play with my own monster choices. So please don't post, hey, the best things are this, this, and this, and that, because I have learned one of the cool things about this game, there's no perfect choices in this game. There are good synergies, but it's not like Pokemon where only 1 or 2 whatever's is viable. This one, a lot of them are viable, and I love that about this game. So do feel free to post your favorite combos in the comments and kind of discuss with other people. Post them in Discord if you like to. And but yeah, let's share. But yeah, don't do like, oh yes, this is the only combination that works. So, because I think this game is really brilliant for including all the monsters you can. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.